Texas. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And away we go from NRG Stadium. This is taken in at the 13. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
On the quick, right?
Stroud off the play fake. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 1st and 10 from the 41. From the gun, Stroud. Cut at the 10-yard line. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
On the quick.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Come on, come on.
Now they turn to their rookie from Georgia for the first time. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 34. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
No, we changed it.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now it's Jackson. We've got a screen to the running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Here's a give up the middle. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. It's a gain of 4, and they're going to need twice that now on 3rd and 8. Lamar now from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
so often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or two and third downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And the deficit stays at 7. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Got a man, it's Mayer. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent.
And in for the Houston touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Simple dive up the middle. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'm sure, Coach, a play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st down, here's Lamar. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. So that brings up 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 2-score game early. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of 1. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
All right.
They go again with Stevenson. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Headed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Oh, right. Hey, south. Right to Texas.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing third and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Texans gonna kick this away on fourth, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. That's some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Nice moves on the return. He gets 17 out of it. And the Ravens will go on offense. First down, ball at the 36. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Stroud throwing here on first. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Third and just 2 to go. Stevenson with another carry. And again. They stall him out at the line. He couldn't get it.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
They'll try it now with Stevenson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Here we go, let's go.
Now it's a bootleg for him. He rolls to his right. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ow, what's that?
A give up the middle to Stevenson. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. Can't manage even a yard on 2nd and goal, and they'll have 3rd and goal from the 5.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun here. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tank Dell the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now Jackson off the play action. Walker hauls it in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Jackson throwing here. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Forward. Nice one.
Throwing again is Lamar. On the move, headed right. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes the pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
Jackson now on 3rd. Caught by Flowers. And they take him down right along the 30. A gain of 27 yards there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Lamar throwing again. And all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
All right.
From the gun, Stroud. Hits his running back. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Hey! Hey, middle.
Here's Lamar. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And the Texans make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
All right.
Throwing it just before halftime. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
On first down, Jackson. Throwing the out route complete. Oh, stiff arm. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now, with a first down following that last play. Now a give running right. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Something he does so well, Nick Bolton making the stop. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 34. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly, as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Jackson on 3rd and 1. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. That one's rejected at the line. And that brings up 4th and short. Lamar now from the gun. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Buying some time right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Goddard makes the catch. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll try and punch it in. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. He's on the move. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often the unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
And in for the Baltimore touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Complete to Dell. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
All right. Hey.
Trying the left side with Stevenson. He'll work it a couple yards past the line. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It's second and 8.
Out the flight. Play.
From the 32. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
All right. Play.
Shotgun now, first round. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This is going to be coming off the edge, and it's blocked. They've got the block near midfield. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And they had that one contained right at the line. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Buys time, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he can't escape this one. They get to him for a nice exclamation point to end this 3rd quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now a give to Stevenson, coming right. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
On the quick, right?
The give inside to Stevenson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go, let's go.
Now it's Stroud. They did it! He made the interception! And the Ravens have some new life in the 4th. Well, he's had the kind of scoring day you love to see out of him. 3 touchdowns in the book so far, but now 3 interceptions thrown as well. Gotta do without those.
Yeah, you do. The aggressiveness has helped him find the end zone several times, but it's also led him to find defenders several times as well. You got to figure this out. It's a quarterback teeter-totter. How to dial the mistakes back while keeping that aggressive mindset as well.
Go ahead. 13.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. This one finds Goddard. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Walker going in motion left. Now it's Jackson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third and long for him here. He's on the move. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Jackson to throw it. He's got it to his running back. Touchdown, Baltimore! So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens tie this game at 21. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That one complete to Stevenson. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 7. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's 3rd down now. Looking to throw, Stroud. It's complete to Stevenson. He breaks the tackle, and they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Finding Collins. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Running for it with Stevenson. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. Running in here with Stevenson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to him. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans going for the win here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Oh, hey.
On the handoff, Stevenson. And he's brought down for a loss. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time, 1:55 to go.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Oh, hey. Look the hot, look the hot. Hey, Uno Mars, Uno Mars, Uno Mars. Tonight.
Throwing now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nico Collins, the intended target. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Kaimi Fairbairn on now as we see how he handles this moment. His only previous one thus far was blocked. That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And the Texans make the play that should win them this game.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
1st and 10. Here's Stevenson. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Oh, hey.
They go again with Stevenson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Ow, for tonight. Tonight.
This is Stevenson on the give. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
On the quick, right? Tonight.
This is Stevenson. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive.
Here we go, let's go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. The Texans only moments away from finalizing their win as they take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win for the Texans. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.